But let's get to the fun stuff with Mike Bettis. It's been so fun so much. He is at Virginia Tech in Blacksburg, Virginia at Randolph Hall at the Stability Wind Tunnel. And we checked in with him earlier. He got up to about 75 miles an hour, a minimal Category 1 hurricane. And we want to check back in with him now because he's trying to attempt to break the record of 110 miles an hour. He's going to try to get to 111 miles an hour. We're going to show you him in the wind tunnel. And Mike is just getting cranked up here. We're actually going to talk to Dr. Davenport, who is the director of this wind tunnel in Virginia Tech. And Dr. Davenport, thank you so much for being with us. How long will it take Mike to get up to that 110, 111 mile per hour range, which is about a Category 3?
It should only be a minute or two. The tunnel can go up quite fast.
And when does he start feeling the pain? And why is he not wearing a helmet, more importantly?
Well, we think for the speeds that he's going to be at, we should be okay. And I think he'll start to feel some pressure once we get up to about 75 miles an hour. If we look at the computer, that's right where we are about now.
So what kind of force?
The force on...
Yeah, what's the force on his body?
The force on his body is about 70, 80 pounds right now, but it goes up quite rapidly. So once we're at 105, the force will be about 150 pounds, which is a lot more for him to take.
Is there any wind chill in the tunnel?
Yes, there's some. It's about 10 or 20 degrees at this point, but the weather in Blacksburg isn't too cold, so if it was a bit colder, if it was freezing, the wind chill here would be below zero.
What other conditions do you monitor besides the wind in the tunnel?
We monitor the temperature. We also monitor the humidity, so we know what properties the air have that's flowing through the tunnel.
Now his cheeks are starting to flap a little bit there. He's not holding on. He's beaten the record here. Dr. Davenport, how long can he sustain this type of wind speed? Wow.
I'm not sure. We haven't been to this wind speed before. The force on him now is about 200 pounds.
And at what point, how does he stop? Does he wave his hand? How do you know if he wants to get out of there?
He will give us a thumbs down when he's had enough. Okay,
and the wind tunnel has airlock doors. Why is that? I'm assuming so you can get the high winds.
Because when you push the wind speed up, the pressure goes down, and then the pressure has to be supported by the room that the control room is in, the test section is in. The total force on the control room when we're at top speed is around 160 tons.
Wow, Dr. Davenport, how high did he get? What did he max out at?
I think he got to about 120 miles an hour, and that's definitely a record.
And it looks like he's liking it in there, Dr. Davenport.
It looks like that way, yes. Looks like he did real well.
Was there a limit? Were you not going to let him get to a certain point?
I think so. I think I'm not quite sure where that point is, but I think maybe above up at 130 or so would be. We probably would start getting a little nervous about that.
That's where he would start getting a little nervous. All right, when we come back, we are going to talk to Mike. Thanks for that, Dr. Davenport. We certainly appreciate it. When we come back, we're going to get Mike out of that wind tunnel and find things out like, does he have pain? I mean, didn't you see his whole face was being ripped back? Find out if he's feeling any pain, if he can hear us. There he is, recovering from it. I don't know if he's getting any ringing in the air, the tinnitus there, or what he's feeling like. So I'm looking forward to it. Email us your questions, abramsandbettis@weather.com, or you can tweet us, follow us on Twitter, Abrams and Bettis, all one word.